bring up fitting in
Okay.
Ardent Sensor when you have the Leona on the bottom side. So this could very well be a Faker Karma, but Huni also pre-Worlds played a lot of solo queue top lane Karma. So I just want to throw that one out
Of course, I respect
because
that.
that also is something that they have utilized.
Still need a blind pick top here. Cho'Gath, Maokai are available. It's gonna be the Cho'Gath here. Huni can play Trundle against it in the top lane. And that is what he's currently looking at, and he locks it in instantly. So Karma mid lane, SKT are going full misfits for this game.
And they're going somewhat full SKT from Game 5 of the semifinal, where they put all their eggs in the Bang basket. They had, of course, a ton of Galio games. More supportive mids out of Faker, this time bringing in Teleport to grab him some of that mobility, and it is Bang who's got to be a big carry.
Well, they had better go at full SKT right now because they are down 2-0 in this series, never having lost the best of 5 at Worlds.
And the only thing Samsung look at in this draft that are kind of scared of is the Leona in the bottom lane. Everything on Samsung's side is perfect for them. Best jungler for Ambition, best mid lane pick for Crown, and a super strong bot lane to play around. Like, this is a great draft for Samsung and what they like to play, but the Leona pick from Wolf can ruin everything.
Bang and Wolf need to step up huge. In that last game, Bang with the flash forward on Varus was very disconnected from the rest of the team, and that was the big team fight.
You very quickly get a
Blank gonna make an early look up to the top side here to target Cuvée. Very low health here, and Cho'Gath only has his flash to get out.
Blank for the gank. Can he make it happen? Level 2 on both these players. No pillar for Huni. Looks for the barrel slow. That's going to be in there. And there's no way out. First blood comes through without even a summoner spell burn.
And that one here, Cuvée are playing too aggressive early on in this laning phase. Huni is just letting the wave push to him, knowing there's a good chance that Blank, who started on the top side, can gank him.
And this is a very, very important kill for Huni to get on this Trundle. He can start to take over in the side lane and play to what we've seen SK Telecom utilize earlier in the tournament as far as the side lane pressure.
Of course, the TP's back into the lane right now. You saw Huni kind of manicure the wave to let it freeze towards him. Gets all the farm.
So we get to see a very easy gank here. Cuvée is already low in the laning phase. Huni's been letting the wave push towards him, and obviously there's no way out here from the Cho'Gath side.
Pretty good layering overall. That pushes back towards Cuvée finally. He'll miss some more farm, but it won't get too much worse from this point on. 300 gold lead for SKT is actually less than First Blood would have given you. That was 577 in this game as we watch mid lane push back out for Crown.
Gotta see around mid because Blank is here again. They're going for Crown.
Gonna land the root, the flash, and chase in. They've got the crowd control, and another kill in the mid lane. SKT have one in a Faker.
Nice flash there from Faker to make sure the snare connects onto Crown, and then Blank is right there to get the kill as well.
Yep, nothing Crown can possibly do right there. Faker takes off the shield himself. Tether easily lands, and that is a guaranteed kill for SKT. Now 2-0 up in this game.
And this is one of the big things for SKT when they use these two different junglers. Peanut starts, Blank sits backstage, gets to watch the game with the coaching staff, then come in now and make an impact.
Around the bottom side.
The Red himself trying to be answered by the Cho'Gath as well from Cuvée, and looks like the Red goes cleanly over to Huni, walks away with an extra buff steal, 2,000 gold difference.
And it's hard for Samsung right now to force this fight because SKT can just back away. There's no Baron on the map yet. They have to try to protect. Once the Baron spawns, we're gonna see all the control wards and we're gonna see the setup. Now let's get a fight.
Ruler flashed away from two ultimates, and the re-engage lands a stun and a blink. Can they get the damage up? But not just yet. The re-engage though. Ambition gonna fall to Wolf's damage, but they trade back. They've actually knocked out Huni. The most fed member on the team this 4v4 now looks good for Samsung Galaxy.
This was a 1-for-1, but SKT had no reason to force this fight. They are winning the split push war. Just delay the game.
Baker chunked low as well. Can't even get the root as well. See them starting to lose grip on this game.
They just gave Samsung what they wanted. A chance to play with 5. The only good thing for SKT was the fact that Huni did not use TP. He walked from bot to mid lane. Cuvée had to use his. So there is a win for SKT, but it was a very risky call.
It definitely was
1-for-1.
very successful team fighter if during the duration of his ultimate, when he's able to join the team. Even if Cuvée is not there, he has another possible target in Ambition he can steal stats from for the duration of that ultimate. And with that teleport advantage you talked about, Deficio, he also gets the luxury of time because he wants to wear away at that bottom side where Crown is trying to answer teleport.
Sun's gonna land in the back flank. Can they knock down Ruler with this one? Half HP onto him. Knocked back to the wall once again. Huni's in the mix, and he got the first kill. One carry is down. down. The re-engage to look for Crown. This Malzahar not long for the world. Has flash. Doesn't matter. Double kill in for Bang in the chase out of the bot side. Looking. The flash forward can't quite get Ambition, but 2-0 means a good chance at Baron or more of the map. A slow's going to land into Kube.
Well, can he get away from this one?
There's not really a chance. He's got flash, but the rest of the squad is here, and he's just best dying with dignity. 3 dead. SKT win the crucial team fight.
And this is why we just talked about SKT going into that Baron area and start playing around it with Huni sitting in the side lane. As soon as Ruler shows up, there is no flash, and they just turn on him.
Now it's the battle for the Baron steal. The wards came down, but the similar sweeps coming in for SKT means it's Darkness and Faker taking the duty of zoning away Ambition. And at this point, he's given up the chase. There is no chance for a steal. This is going to be a team fight into Baron for SKT, and the lead about 6,000 as a result.
What can the defending champions do with this Baron buff now? They'll be looking to get the extra gold out of that outer mid lane on top side. Here's another look at that setup though. We mentioned the speed with which they jumped onto Ruler.
It's so risky for Samsung to walk in this river here. And that's why SKT see an opening and collapse on the no flash Varus. They take him down, they win the fight, and this was Samsung being a few steps ahead of themselves, being like, oh, SKT wants to set up Baron.
Not as SK Telecom have control of the map, and they're closing in on Samsung.
With their control again, it's going to be taking lane priority into the Baron setup. There's only the one board I can see. Oh, the knockback on a Ruler, the continued CC, but only as slow as he's going to get away for now. The re-engage out of Samsung Galaxy. Can they knock down Blank as Ambition holds the front line? Then Huni's in, gets the ulti out of Malzahar, but staying alive. Then back in towards Crown. Then into Kube, trying to trade tanks back and forth. But Huni going to stay alive. A big shield and a heal and a run back at SKT. No deaths on either side.
Everyone is so low though. Important here for SKT. They forced the flash away from Ruler, so for the next fight, they can target him again.
Bang on the 3 Adam spike. Looks
there we go!
Explosive. No, just a flash in. There's no follow-up in it. It's almost going to be the kill. Yes, they knocked down and Blank the Rupture, all they needed. I don't know if he thought he had cast or what, but the body slam flash did nothing for SKT.
What a huge momentum breaker there for SK Telecom as they make the call for Blank to flash initiate, but get turned away by Samsung.
Still though now, Samsung's carries without flashes. Next big team fight, there are flashes on the side of SKT. They can stay in the back line and wait for Wolf.
A defensive line of controls for Samsung Galaxy, but no vision in the deep pit.
There is a blue trinket right now for Ruler, used at the moment. Samsung moving in, this might be a big one.
Crown's pretty far away from the rest of the team.
Just engage!
Gets a stun and a Ruler, gets pushed back, he's gonna stay alive. Another re-engage, a giant silence at a Kube, and he blows up Bang! That's a 1-for-0, the chase in is there, and they're gonna get rid of the bot lane entirely. There's no carries left for SKT. The chase to be had, Samsung Galaxy now in control of the river.
Samsung doing it again, they're winning these big fights when they're behind. They're supposed to lose these team fights, yet they turn it around.
3v5 to save the game, SKT. Can they have Blank steal the Baron? Can they have the fight they need? Jumps the pit, looks the place of pressing this time. Samsung Galaxy call it right. They grab the Baron. Will they do the impossible?
On the biggest stage, Samsung Galaxy retake another game out of the grasp of SK Telecom. The gold lead about to swing wildly back in their face.
Samsung Galaxy look to push.
Let's see what happens here with Ambition and Blank.
Red was the slow, the stun gonna land as well. Corey JJ, a run, explosive cast also lands on nothing. The exchange back out of Corey JJ, nearly the kill, but look at that Nethergrass gets them the kill on the jungler. Blank is down, 8 to 9 in kills. So
they get back.
Part. They're gonna find the next one, and the face check in for Faker, dies with flash up. 2 kills, 5v3, Baron up the mid lane.
One of the most unbelievable occurrences in all of world. Samsung are on the brink of 3-0ing SK Telecom.
40 seconds on Faker, 25 seconds on Blank. They have the Baron buff. They're pushing for the Nexus.
They need this fight, SKT, to stay alive. They've done it so many times throughout the years. Kube getting low, the chase on a Wolf. One more attack will do him, and he stays alive. But one Nexus turret falls. It's just the one to stay in there. Huni on the front lines. Bang to rejoin, clearing out the minions. The minions, though, still pushing in. The turret is gone. Ruler flashed away. He stays in. Wolf finds himself the first kill, but he's going to trade his life. Huni and Blank are alive, though. 2 versus 4. The health bar so low. SKT, hold on.
Ruler and Kube living by the slimmest of margins as Huni tries to chase them out of the base, but so much damage has been done.
And Kube's healing up on the Warmog, so a nice build.
TP.
And they get in. Yes, they're going to find the backline. Ambition gets the shield, though. Look to the Nethergrass. They will knock down Blank.
Faker's coming from behind now, full HP on this combo. He needs to stop SKT from losing.
The Flash Q's not going to find it. A kill though for Huni. Can he keep SKT alive? Look for Ambition. One more attack. Turns the crown. Yes, a double for Huni. The mid lane stays alive. Now Faker in the melee range of Kube. But a manaless Cho'Gath is not a threat. They're going to keep chasing. The chomp is in. There is no way out for Cho'Gath. SKT will hold on.
This game is insane. SKT just managed to defend. Eventually they kill QA as well and buy a bit more time, but there are no Nexus turrets.
And there's an Elder Dragon about to arrive at the Rift. 10
minutes, and this is going to be an insane amount of damage out of the squad. They've got to get something with this one, buy some time until their inhibitor respawns. Looking right now at the mid lane siege, the primary priority.
Samsung just trying to kill the minions every time they show up. They just want to make sure they do not lose too much of their base. 5 members in the mid lane. The 2 side waves are slow pushing here at the moment. So SKT are trying to just get mid.
It's going to fall. Will there be more? They're going to get the stun on Ambition and a few more auto attacks. Stays alive.
Again, there's no flash on Ruler. There's no flash on Crown. SK Telecom want to utilize this opening that they have.
Well, ulti down for both though means one less tool to use. Blank is flashless. It is very hard to get on Gragas without that summoner spell available.
And still no minions. Waiting for the next wave. Bot lane, again, it's slow pushing for SKT. Top lane, slow pushing for Samsung. So they're waiting just for this mid lane wave.
There's only under a minute left on this Elder Dragon buff right now. This is basically the last minion wave they get for this kind of play as they push down the mid lane. Of course, that super minion taking so long to kill it just delays all of the attempts that would be had out of SKT. The minions cleared away by Rupture, by the Malzahar silence, and everything else Varus can do. Mid lane going to be stymied.
And the tanks on SKT need to be careful. We have seen multiple fights now where Crown uses his Malzahar ulti on the tank, and QA follows up with his Feast from the Cho'Gath. And that is so much damage even for a frontline tank. It stops SKT from just running straight at Samsung.
Bot lane's crashing into the lane by Samsung Galaxy right now. Its mid is still being pushed with the last vestiges of Elder Dragon for about 5 seconds left. And it will not be a fight. Samsung Galaxy hold. Bot lane wave crashing in right now, though.
Yeah, it's too much pressure for SKT to deal with. They are still keeping their undefeated elimination streak alive, but just barely here.
In the game to close it out, 3-0. Killer on Kuba, he backs off. Mid lane priority right now. I want to see vision because I don't think Samsung Galaxy can see much of that SKT river up there. But they can always pressure mid. Looking at it now is Ambition, getting the slow onto Huni. Shot back by Bang. Kuba's to hold at the front line, and Samsung Galaxy push mid first.
As you can see, the
flash ult. They've caught Faker. They've got the CC. The mid laner is down. The unkillable Demon King has done just that. As Ruler stays in, life stealing. In the back line, they found more as Huni does not have a way out. Pops the ult, but he has no exit route. 2 more autos will kill him down, but he gets to run away. They twitch to their aggro. They knock down Wolf instead. 5v3 in mid.
In the moment of truth, they flash on Baker, and they take out the heart of SK Telecom.
Baker had no flash when the fight started. They knew that, so they used everything to kill him.
A game-winning pick, a championship-winning pick for Ruler. That might be the Flash R that signals the end of the SKT dynasty. There are no turrets. It is 5 versus 3. Huni, do you have what it takes to win the game? Bang certainly does not. Ruler on the Nexus. The upset is complete as the kills come through. The SKT dynasty is over. All hail the new kings. Samsung Galaxy, your 2017 World Champions! What a deserved walkout. The deafening cheers of tens of thousands of cheering Chinese fans. Samsung Galaxy, the only team to